If SEO could drive 50K in extra revenue, would you really expect it to cost just $500 a month? That's a little delusional, don't you think? So in this video, I'm going to break down what you actually get when you invest in $500 per month SEO versus $5,000 per month SEO. So the $500 per month pitch actually sounds great on paper. They'll do a technical audit, they'll write your content, and they'll build your backlinks, which sounds great, right? Because if you look at the typical SEO campaign, that's pretty much what it is. It's technical SEO, it's on-page SEO or content, and off-page SEO or link building. So this sounds great, but the problem is when you only have $500 to invest in SEO, you're not going to get the quality needed to actually get good results with SEO. This is what $500 per month SEO actually gets you. You're going to end up with low quality content, probably created with AI, not edited by a human, not probably even proofread by a human, with no content strategy. They're going to be just publishing random pieces of content that they think they're going to be able to rank for. They're going to build cheap or garbage backlinks that may hurt you. Backlinks like this from my Shopify, where it's like $10 to $30 backlinks that won't move the needle. Trust me. You're going to end up with basic technical work, no site structure improvements, and just, probably the worst thing is that there's going to be no strategy. They're not going to do a content gap analysis. They're not going to do a link gap analysis. They're just going to randomly publish X pieces of content every month and build Y backlinks every month. And obviously, reporting is going to be poor because they're just going to report on how many content they publish and how many shitty backlinks they built. And they won't have any reporting on rankings, traffic, or revenue because there won't be any improvements in rankings, traffic, or revenue, right? So this is the real cost of quality SEO. Like if you do a technical audit alone, if you go to an agency and ask for a technical audit, this is not something we do, by the way. But if you went to another SEO agency that actually knows what they're doing, and you ask them for a technical audit, it's going to cost you between $500 to $1,000, depending on the size of your website. Right? Quality backlinks are going to cost you $200 to $400 each. Like, look at this. This is for 3 backlinks, and this is for 5 backlinks. Right? They're going to cost you between $200 to $400 each if they're quality. Right? There's a big difference between these backlinks, which are $10 to $30 each, and these backlinks where they cost $200 to $400 each. These backlinks are going to move the needle. They're going to improve your rankings and boost your site's authority. These backlinks are going to be completely irrelevant, usually from general sites, general or news sites, and they won't do anything for your rankings, traffic, or revenue, right? And, if you just get a topical map done, that's another $500. And then obviously, if you want content that ranks and converts, it's not going to be cheap. Yes, maybe AI is going to be used, but a human is going to edit it. A human is going to proofread it to make sure that's actually quality content, right? And then last but not least, if you want like a real strategy tailored to the unique needs of your brand, and then project management, that's more time and expertise, and it's not something you can get when you invest in $500 per month SEO. Okay, so if you invested in $5,000 per month SEO, on the other hand, and I'm not saying that SEO costs $5,000 a month. We work with brands, and we, sometimes it only costs them $2,500, $3,000, $3,500. It really depends on, again, the unique needs of your brand. But if you were to invest in $5,000 per month SEO, this is what it's going to get you. It's going to be the same, technical on page and off page, but it's going to be done well. Okay, you're going to get a full technical audit at the start of the campaign, and then monthly monitoring to make sure that those technical SEO issues don't come back. You're going to get a site structure review and overhaul if needed. That's your homepage structure or your navigation structure. You're going to get good shopping page SEO. These are your product pages or your collection pages or your product category pages. You're going to get supporting blog content to support the rankings of those shopping pages. And then you're going to get a comprehensive topical map plus good quality internal linking. And then, instead of a bunch of $10 to $30 backlinks, you're going to get, at this budget, you're going to get at least eight quality backlinks per month. Backlinks that actually move the needle, backlinks that boost your website's authority, backlinks that improve your rankings, traffic, and revenue. And last but not least, you're going to get an actual strategy tailored to the unique needs of your brand. I can't stress this enough, right? Because cookie cutter strategies in SEO don't work. Your SEO agency needs to look at your brand and determine the content gaps and the link gaps, and come up with a plan or strategy to fill those gaps, right? Because every brand is in a unique situation. Some brands need more backlinks, some brands need to focus on content. So, you know, that's what $5,000 per month SEO actually gets you. Someone who actually has experience and knows what to actually do, right? What gaps need to be filled. And you need to invest in quality SEO because cheap SEO can hurt you. If you're building bad backlinks, the worst thing that can happen is that your website gets penalized, or they just won't move the needle. So it's just like money down the drain. You can also end up with poor content that won't rank or convert and just make your brand look bad. And you're just going to end up with bad SEO in general, which can lead up to more cleanup costs later, right? So the cost of bad SEO isn't just the $500 per month you're investing in pretty much nothing, but when you do invest in good SEO later on, that new agency is going to have to clean up the bad SEO that was done by the previous agency, right? So it's like a double whammy. So here's a real example. Last week, a brand actually came to us after spending $500 per month for 6 months of SEO. They end up with no results, no rankings, no traffic, and no revenue. Of course, wasn't surprised. But the thing is, I couldn't even find any basic SEO being done. If I looked at the shopping pages, they literally had no H1s. So I don't even know what this SEO agency was doing. And then I looked at the link building report they sent them. It was just full of garbage backlinks. I'm guessing it's like the $10, to $30 backlinks from like Shopify or another platform like that. But yeah, they're built garbage backlinks that again won't move the needle in terms of rankings and revenue. And then if you do the math, right? If you spend $500 a month for 6 months of SEO, that's pretty much just $3,000 wasted because it's $3,000 that you won't get a return on, you know? But if you do spend $5,000 a month for 3 months, that's a $15,000 investment with the potential of generating an additional $50K per month in recurring revenue. That's $600K per year in upside, right? So that's what good SEO looks like. And then I'm not, pulling these numbers out of my ass. Like this is actually what, it looks like. Here's an example of a brand that we work with. So this brand, at the start of the year, they invested $30,000 for 12 months of SEO. So 2,500 per month. So it's not the 5,000 here, but it's 2,500 per month. And in 6 months, we helped increase the revenue from SEO, just SEO, by the way. This is just organic search and organic shopping, from 10.4K per month to 38.9K per month in 6 months. This is literally from last month. This is from June 1 to June 30 last month, right? You can see 38.9K. So this isn't like, math that I just came up with that's hypothetical. This is actually what happens in reality when you invest in quality SEO. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought. If you actually want good results from SEO, you want results like this, okay? You need to treat SEO like an investment because good SEO isn't cheap. So if you don't have, the $2,500 per month to invest in SEO yet, don't, don't be in a rush and start and think that you can get good results with $500 per month SEO because again, bad SEO, $500 per month SEO, if you don't have the budget to pay for quality SEO, then it's just going to hurt you more than help you, right? So yeah, so if you don't have the budget yet, hold off and just wait until you do so that you can actually invest in good SEO. Okay. And if you want us to handle your SEO for you, you can apply for a free SEO audit. I'll leave a link in the description. And on this call, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to scale your e-commerce brand's revenue with SEO. And at the end of the call, you can either go ahead and do it yourself, or you can have us take care of your SEO for you. It's up to you. And if you want to implement our SEO strategies yourself, you can join our Shopify SEO Mastermind as well. It's less than $1 a month, so I'm pretty sure you're going to get an ROI on that. I'll leave a link in the description as well. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for listening. Cheers.